Hey, it's me, NJB, and I want to tell you what I've been up to. I am in my car, as you can see. I'm across the street from the Warner Brothers lot. Actually, there's a Warner Brothers lot on this side too, but here, let me show you. So they always have, all the studios have like posters up of the shows that they produce. So I'm here because I have to get a COVID test. Not because I think I have COVID, but because I booked a job and I'll be working over here this week. I can't say what it is. It's a comedy TV show, and yeah, and I booked it. In 5 days this week, Monday through Friday, I've had 14 auditions. To give you some context, a lot of actors don't even get 14 auditions in a year. Actors who work regularly, a lot of them won't get 14 auditions in a month. I had 14 auditions in 5 days. The week before that, I had 8 auditions in 5 days. That's a lot. It's a lot. And I spent most of yesterday lying down. I stayed in bed half the day. I just felt like I'd been run over by a truck. I just was really exhausted. And I'm still kind of tired. I'm better. I'm much better today than I was yesterday. And then I got up, I took a shower, I ate something, and then I laid on the couch until it was time to get up and go back to bed. And we've talked about this before, how you can be in a situation that's not necessarily horrible, but it's not for you anymore. And sometimes I'm reluctant to say that about my career because for a lot of reasons. One is that I really don't want people to get the idea that I'm ungrateful. I am very grateful. God knows I'm grateful. Like, I thank him all the time for the favor that he has shown me. Now, you know how it goes. If you make one step, he'll make two. I took a lot of one steps, but he also gave me a lot of additional steps. It has been a lot of work to build. Also, like when I talk to actor friends, sometimes, if I say I had 14 auditions in a week, and they had none, some of them, or 3 auditions, then what I'll usually hear is, that's great. And if I say anything that isn't great and happy and wonderful, like, they don't hear it. They don't hear that it's too much. And sometimes when I talk to non-actors about this workload, it's like, well, it sounds like fun. You're on TV. Like, what are you complaining about? And it's not. Is it really a complaint? It's not a complaint. This is the way the business is. The more successful you become, the busier you get. Like you look at Steve Harvey or Ryan Seacrest. They got all the jobs, all of them. Like every time you turn around, they're doing something else. They also have a team of people around them. But I've never wanted my life to look like that, ever. I'm an artist, first and foremost. I'm a creative, and I love acting. I love the craft of acting because it's creative. But being on the audition circuit, having 14 auditions, sometimes I think I had 7. I had 7 in one day. Now that's commercial, TV, and voiceover combined. And by the end of the day, I was just kind of like, I had to just turn everything off, turn the phone off, make sure the radio's off, the TV's off, everything. I didn't want to hear anything. Like, my brain was just like, no more. There's like no more. And that's how I felt yesterday too. I don't want to continue feeling that way. I don't want to go back into burnout. I'm not sure that I'm all the way out of it yet. I don't want to feel overwhelmed or like I'm always behind. There's always 4 or 5 things waiting for me to get done. Yeah, I'm done. So while I am happy that I booked a job, that's money coming in, I'm also rewriting the script I told you about, Linked by Love. I have to get that done by the 1st. That and sleep, catching up on rest when I need it, that really has just taken up. That's all I've done this week. Yeah. So I know that, again, my life isn't horrible. I'm healthy. I'm healthy. I don't have COVID. I don't have cancer anymore. I'm good. I'm good in that sense. I am still adjusting to my new anti-anxiety medication, and I'm better than I was at the beginning. The first 3 or 4 days, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. And I'm a lot better. I no longer feel like that engine, like anxiety for me, when it gets bad, it's like my eye starts to twitch. That's when I know I'm like way overloaded. And I feel like there's like an engine running in my chest, like a car idling. And it just feels like that constantly. And the medication has taken that away. So that's a good thing. It does make me a little, how when people who need psych meds go off of them, and most notable is like when people are bipolar and they stop taking the meds and then they go off the rails, and it's like, why don't you just take your medication? You need it. It's because psych meds make you feel, they can make you feel, I'll say that because it's not all of them, but a lot of times they can make you feel like you're not quite yourself. And so then you're like, I'm tired of these side effects. I'm tired of feeling like my emotions are kind of numbed down. I'm just going to go off of it for a while. Well, if I go off of it for a while, it's going to, the anxiety is going to come back. There's going to be withdrawal symptoms, which I hate. But like if I were bipolar, which I'm not, and I stopped taking my medication for the same reason, then that's, that could cause a larger problem. So for anybody who hasn't had to take any kind of psych meds, that's the reason people stop taking their meds, because you don't feel quite like yourself. But I feel like myself, Nicole, unmedicated, there's no way I could do 14 auditions unmedicated. There's no way. And that to me says something. It says that I'm doing too much. That's what it says. Now, I'm not doing intensive labor, intense labor. I'm not, chopping rocks or shoveling. I'm not shoveling anything. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like working on a railroad. It's not that kind of thing. It's just constant brain work, constant. I have in my little purse over here, I have a script that I got yesterday. It's 8 pages long, and I have to have it memorized enough to shoot it myself tomorrow, which is Monday, because on Tuesday I have to be here at Warner Brothers. So I got to get that audition in. But plus it's due Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. anyway, so I would have to do it on Monday because I ain't getting up, I ain't a morning person. So, but that's 8 pages. I mean, and that's the job. I'm not complaining, because that's the job. That's what actors do. I was texting with a friend yesterday just about expectations that are put on actors. and she got the same audition. I think they probably sent this audition to every black actress in that age range in Hollywood. To be quite honest, that happens sometimes where you're like, okay, they're gonna see every black actress in town that is, in this age range. But she got it too, and she was like, I don't think I can turn this around that fast. And I understand. I mean, it's like you want us to do our best work. Auditioning is a separate skill from acting. I mean, it's like they're related. You have to know how to audition well in order to get the job, but then doing the job requires another set of skills. So learning how to get material, break it down so that you understand it in your head, and then understand it emotionally, because nobody wants to see anybody just on screen saying lines. Like, we've seen those actors, it's like you put a cardboard cutout there and make them say some lines, and that's what they're calling acting. Well, nobody wants to see that. And I don't want to do that kind of work. So it's like, okay, I get a script, I read it through just once to see what it is, and then I start breaking it down. All right, what's going on in this scene? How does this character feel? Who else is in this scene? What's happening here? Then emotionally, all right, I put myself in this situation during this time period. What do I feel? Like, how does this make me feel? How do I relate to the other character? There's a lot of things that have to be done. And then there's the memorization. Because nobody wants to see you read your audition off of paper. Everybody can read. Here's a paper, read. That's not what the job is. So all of these things go with the job. When you have 2 days to do that for 8 pages, or what happens a lot of times during pilot season is you might have 3 or 4 of these auditions at the same time. So you got, let's say 3. Let's say you have 3 scripts. One's 8 pages, one's 5 pages, and one is 4 pages. Well, they all require that level of work. And if you care about your, you care about your work, which most of us care, because it's too hard of a career to build if you don't care. It's not worth it. If you don't care, it is not worth it. And it's a lot of brain work. It's a lot of it takes a lot of time devoted to it to do it properly, and that takes away time from anything else. So no, I'm not doing hard labor. I'm not landscaping yards or any of that kind of thing, but it's work. And the thing I think that gets me the most is I can't really schedule it. Like, I feel like I have no control over my schedule. That's the part that gets to me the most. I don't know. I might start the day out with 1 audition, and then by the end of the day I've had 4, and I haven't eaten, and I just want to go to sleep. I don't want my life to be like that anymore. So that's where I am. Again, I don't have any answers yet. I'm filming this on my phone because I have not had a chance to get the video that's on my GoPro is still on the GoPro card. Like, it's there, it's waiting for me to edit it, but I haven't been able to get to it because any moment that I wasn't working, I was trying to rest. There was something else I was gonna tell you. Shoot, I hate it when that happens. I'm trying to do this video straight through so I don't have to worry about editing it, because I don't know when I'm gonna get to it if I have to edit. Let me pause this for a second and think. Yeah, I don't remember. And I know I'm gonna remember as soon as this video is over. But anyway, so I'm figuring out, and I'm being very honest with you, I don't even know, sometimes I don't even know if I should be saying this publicly, because I have a very public job. And I'm not like a celebrity or anything that people should really, yeah. Anyway, I'll just be honest. I'm figuring out the way out, because I'm not independently wealthy, or otherwise wealthy. So I can't just say, well, you know what, I just quit. I just quit. And there's some sadness too, because I love acting itself, like the craft of it. I love acting itself. Theater most of all, which I have not done in a long time, but I love to act. But this grind is not, isn't really not what I want to do anymore at this point in time. Who knows, down the road I might take a break, do something else, and say, you know what, okay, I'm ready now to go back to it, which I thought I was doing now. Yeah, I thought I was doing that right now, going back to it. I was actually looking forward to acting again. My reps were really excited about me coming back and started sending me auditions from day one. like hour one of, that Monday after New Year's Day audition. But I don't want to run myself into the ground. And I feel like nobody would have an issue with this if I did landscaping for a living, or I did some kind of hard labor, working on a railroad. I always say that because it sounds really hard. Doing anything on a railroad sounds really hard. If I worked 80 hours a week in an office. Oops. That's the alarm telling me that it's 12:55. I just got to go right up here to this gate. I can see it from where I am and get my COVID test. So I set an alarm so I wouldn't be late. But I feel like if I said I was exhausted from working too many hours in an office job, or in any job other than one that people think is fun, I don't think I'd ever get any pushback on it. But because it's television, it's like everybody wants to be on TV, it looks glamorous. It looks like a lot of fun. It can be a lot of fun. And for a number of years, I had a lot of fun. But I'm just tired. I'm just tired. And I'm tired of being tired, honey. I'm tired. So, I know what I was going to tell you. So in the last video, I told you that I signed up for a writing class, UCLA Extension writing class. And I was very excited about it. Short story writing. Because I don't know that I need a script writing class. I'm already writing scripts. And I wanted something that was that involved writing, but was outside of the entertainment industry. Very excited about it. I had to cancel it, withdraw from the class, because I could not get to the homework. I guess if I just didn't sleep or whatever, I could have gotten it done, but I'm done. I'm done doing that. I don't know. Maybe I'm too old. I don't know. Maybe that's what happens when you get older. You get just tired. I don't in my gut, I don't think that's it. I just think I've been in go mode almost constantly for 16 years now. And having this pandemic happen, at the same time when I was producing my show, Sister President, and auditioning from home, which means all the jobs that people would do when I would go to auditions, now the actors do them. I'm the camera woman, I'm the lighting person, I'm I'm the editor. This is what we all do. It's a lot already. And then last year, going through that cancer thing, it was just, gave me time to look. It's like, all right. It feels like I've really been abusive to my body. And my thought is that, and this was my body's way of saying, hey, something ain't right, So I'm really trying to avoid getting sick in any way. I would like to not have to be on anti-anxiety medication. I really would. I don't know if that'll ever happen. I've been taking it on and off since I was 19. So who knows if that'll happen. Yeah, I don't know. And then ADHD doesn't help matters. I'm not even going to get into that. That does not help matters any. So that's where I am today. I'm just being perfectly honest with you. I want to paint more. Like yesterday, I was lying on the couch, looking at my easel, thinking about things that I would like to paint. And I was like, but I'm just like, I just want to lay here. Like, I don't even want to move. I don't want to move. I don't want nobody talking to me. I'm tired. So that's where I am right now. Life is messy. I wish I had answers, but I am committed to figuring this out. And I'll keep you posted every step of the way. I really just, you know what I want to do? I want to travel and I want to put up videos for you all to see. I want to take you with me. I want to read good books. I want to write good stories. The occasional really meaty acting job would be awesome. That's what I want to do. And I'm going to find my way to it. Some will watch this video and think it's unrealistic or irresponsible or whatever. I'm very responsible. Like I pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not asking other people. I'm not saying, hey, I quit my job, so now will you pay my bills? I've never been like that. But I don't think we were just put here to pay bills and die. I don't think that running myself into the ground until there's nothing left of me is, that's not why I was put here. I don't think that was why anybody was put here, but a lot of us find ourselves in situations like that and have a hard time getting out. I look at it like this. I used to work in corporate America. I hated my life. Hated to wake up in the morning. Because it was just like every day is the same. I go, I do the same thing every day. I don't care. Nobody else really cares. Like I just felt like I was wasting my life. And this is not dogging people who work in offices at all. I just was not built for that. So I decided, even if I got to get out of this situation, even if it means that I have to live in my car, which thank God it did not come to that. But I had to have the mindset that I don't know what's ahead, but I know I can't do this anymore. And that's where I am right now with regard to my acting career. And I am a bit concerned that one of my reps will see this and be like, oh, you don't want to act anymore, blah, 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 and stop sending me out, and like will leave me before I'm ready to go. But I'm just being honest. That's what's going on in my life. So I don't know, maybe by my being transparent, maybe it'll help somebody else who's going through something similar in either in the entertainment industry or in a different industry. Somebody just walking by, look like somebody I know. I'm sure he's an actor just came from getting a COVID test. But I digress. I'm gonna let you go. and I'm going to go over here and I'm going to get my negative COVID test. So many people, friends, family, testing positive. It's a lot. It's a lot. I know it's a lot. It's touched all of our lives in one way or another. Hang in there. I'm hanging in there too. Y'all pray for me. It's going to be okay. And we're going to get back to traveling. Okay. All right. I will see you as soon as I'm able. Know that I'm thinking about you. I am wishing you well always, and I'll be back. All right. Bye.